For your next task, we're going to quickly review and practice how to draw sprites. We're going to change our background and we're going to code our sprites obviously to move, but the focus of this activity is going to be on costume changes and sound. So I have a little activity here and I'm going to show you how it looks before we proceed. So when I play the game, that's what we have. So we have a bad car running away from the good car, which is the police. We have a background with a track on it that the cars are ignoring. And you obviously hear the sound. Now, if you're observant, you're going to notice that there's two different costume changes going on. The lights on the police car are flashing, and the dust coming out from behind the getaway car is also changing. So let's look at that quickly again and notice those two things, the lights and the dust. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, I'm not going to explain how to draw the car. That's pretty straightforward. It's a rectangle with a few other rectangles set beside it and a few gray circles behind it to represent the dust. And the good car is similar. Gray box, black box inside it to represent the police car, 4 black rectangles for tires, and the white box with the siren in it. A couple of circles, blue and red. That part's pretty straightforward. Now I'm going to quickly jump and take a look at the track. So what I did for the track was simply draw a large green rectangle and cover the entire page. And then I went to my brush tool. I set the brush size to 100. I chose a gray color, and then I simply painted on my road. Okay, so that'll get us all set up. Now, notice that when I go to my different objects, I have a name on the bad car, and I have a name on the good car. So what we're going to do today is change the bad car to have 2 different costumes. So there's my original car there. To get a second costume, what you simply have to do is to hold down the control key, click on the costume you want, and choose duplicate. And that gives you another copy of your car. Okay, so I have another copy of my car right here. And what I did then was go in and I simply changed the way these circles were situated. I moved them around a little bit and I changed their size a little bit so that the circles in the bad car original, you'll see, are different than the circles in the bad car copy. So now I have 2 costumes of my bad car. And I did the same thing for my good car. I duplicated it to make an identical copy. And then I simply changed the colors of red and blue, fill them back in again with the opposite color. So when I run this bit of code, which you'll see in the next video, as the car moves, I'm going to get it to flash between this picture and this picture. And you'll see that when I do that, the sirens are changing from red to blue. Okay, so I'm going to let you get your animation set up with your background, with your 2 cars. And in the next video, I'll show you how to change the costumes and add the sound.